In Miami, as we welcome you to Port St. Lucie, this presentation of Mets baseball on Pix 11. Win hitting .314 so far this spring, and the first pitch by Tyler McGill is poured in for a
getting frustrated with it.
Field first batter of the game, first hit of the game. So the Cardinals have base runner on. For the Cardinals now, Lakewood going to get there, and that is a bunt single, and the Cardinals have the first
on a high note, which he did.
That's one of the great things about spring training, and there's a walk to Turner to load the base.
Front leg intact towards the batter.
And back-to-back walks here by having made their way to the WBC, and now center field, Brandon Nimmo makes the dive, makes the catch.
Things to get rid of the baseball.
Mercado swings and misses. And by the way, though, as we spoke about in the opening, he has been playing on the left field line, and that is has played 4 innings out in the outfield. So it's Baker, and covering is Plante.
Sometimes it sinks, sometimes it stays true.
And Marte looks at a called third strike.
The guy for the Pirates.
The middle, that's out number 3.
He's more in tempo.
To McNeil at second, and that's the second out. And that one by McGill misses outside, and so here's the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to McNeil, gets a nice hop, and that's the one back up the middle, past to center field, and the Mets have their
giving the guys the holes again.
McNeil takes a called third strike from Verhaeghe. 18 homers season ago. He wants to hit at least 20 off the fist to shortstop. That's Wynn. A quick throw over. And back with Pete Alonso leading off second. And Vogelbach never got comfortable in that at bat.
Relax and then jog back out to the mound. It's just been guys do very often. But Showalter talks about
do it and do it well.
Drew Verhaeghe gets the best of Tomas Nido right.
Timeout. 2 in a game in at bat.
Goes Turner drifting onto the warning track, and that.
Let's see how he bounces back.
McNeil drifting. Plenty of time. 1 down. Minor. I don't even want to call them a hit on the button. That's Lindor. 2 down.
And you expect the guy to get in that little extra time.
In the hole. That's Lindor ranging to his right, and that's
injuries happen. It's just a weird transition.
Field, that's a base hit for Starling Marte. What if you don't pick off the runner? It is up the middle. What a play over there by Mason Wynn, who gets up, steps on
a few times.
Caracudo stays with it, and Fidel Caracudo, who finished off that fine defensive, looks like Francisco Lindor, calls everybody off. 1 down.
First 2 innings, and he's really settled in.
Marte has it measured. 2 down.
One that a changeup, strike 2.
To left field, Mark Hanna going back. He is in place of Burleson, bouncing one to the right side. Caracuto, always do. And it goes past Robertson into left field for.
Took 3 good swings at bat.
Maybe that's the same for Daniel.
Settles under it.
And even grading the umpire, the snap throw behind him.
Nice, but nothing in stone. Canna takes off. That's ball 4. The Mets have first and second with 2 out. Big swing can put the Mets in front. 1 down to third. That's where Robertson beats Canna to the back. Runner at first base, replacing. Nobody's getting there. 1 hop up a goal. Stouse around full. 4.
Who's ready to go?
Runner takes off from Nido, throws down and not in time, and so Turner's. And Yacobonis loses Baker on first. And down goes Oscar. 3-0 on Lindor, and he's not going to be able to get there. He wrote a 2-run.
Beautiful than to see his swing when he's
Alonso to win at shortstop, and that's
coasting around those bases as well.
Infield in here with the runner down to third, and it's a Robinson is the pinch runner out in the center field. Here comes Brandon Nimmo. He's got it, tags, but wisely goes back
and stay behind it and underneath it to have that true 4-seam as McFarland dots up way with that good sink. They can get an inning double.
Stoss is the base runner at first, and that's a strike. And down goes. There goes the runner at first. Nito throws to third, and Robinson to right field. Marte has a beat on it, and make Mets.
It's always the tricky part of spring.
2 pitch now from Roach to Canna, who goes down first out here in the bottom.
What they're getting out of him. I think the right-handed DH role is the one that is going to.
Here's the 2-1 pitch now to Vogelback. Up the middle, backing up is Robinson, who fires. And
it's always fun to me, Gary, when you get these young guys that are
prospects and you hear all the verbiage that they use of stuff that stands out on this field is pretty impressive.
I just want to point that out. 3-2 pitch, and Escobar swings at strike number 3. And so Todd,
yeah, he's still probably smiling about that.
Right, hit for the cycle.
And as I said at the time, back because he knew he had a chance for it. And what does he do? He hits a homer in his 4th at bat to get, and they were both smiling for the rest of the way around the bat.
Baker to shortstop. Francisco Lindor.
Balls are even more of your friend.
Oscar Field, and the Cardinals have a base runner here in the 8th line with that. I don't even have to ask Todd anymore. I walk in, it's cold. I'm like, all right, Todd took care of it. 1 on, 1 down. Base runner takes off. Perez down to second, not even close, and so that is a stolen. Mercado dancing off. McFarland bounces it in the
grimaces a little slowly.
And McFarland.
Mets hats all over the place. A great event.
Oh! Well, LeCastro gets hit. Pham signed the 1-year, $6 million contract. You figure he's going to be the extra outfielder. That field, back goes Turner, can't get there. Up against the Castro. Look at the spin. Round third, but he holds up. Arauz, who's up there right now. Oh, Baker, can he stay with it? Yes, indeed. Back from the left side. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and down goes Ibar. Mets still have the tying run down. Air ball laced inside the bag. Time. There's our friend. Fouled away.
Position just happens a lot.
Warren Saunders swings at an off-speed pitch to go down. Addington called strike 3. Bounced on the ground wide of third.
The room for the call turnover. No idea what exactly happened or what the exact call was. You're going to see some exposure to that 3, and that's about what you're going to get right now.
Right field. That goes of Ibar, who's into third. Ball gets away. Warner. Just a little dinker down. Charging. He's got time, and